it was weighing against. Yes, it was
so
weighing against. He didn't succeed. Professor Yemi Osinbajo respectfully represented him, tried to withdraw, and eventually the other faction refused to accept it. But it was struck out because, of course, there's no case, there's no more case. If they had a strong case, I can assure you that they will explore that angle and proceed from that angle.
Politics and law. Interesting. Well, Ikechukwu Keji, legal practitioner, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you so much.
We'll return in just a moment. Join us again. And welcome back. Well, that's it today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain also.
Thank you. I'm Maupe Ogun.
Well, many thanks. I'm Sulaiman Alede.
Do you have a first, higher, or honorary degree, or national certificate of education, or Senate-approved diploma of the University of Lagos? Log on to advancement.unilag.edu.ng, click on alumni registration on the left side of the page, fill the form, and click submit. Let's all join hands together to sustain the growth and development of our university, the University of Lagos.
Every day you invite us to your home. Now we invite you to our homepage. Join Channels TV on social media. Hang out with us on Google Plus/Channels Television. Follow us on Twitter.com/Channels TV_NG. Friend us on Facebook.com/Channels Forum. And don't forget to like our page. That's not all. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. YouTube.com/Channels Web to get constant video updates on news and events in Nigeria and around the world. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
Hello there, it's 9 a.m. in Lagos, Nigeria. You're watching News Track on Channels Television. I'm Cynthia Are. Here are the stories and reports that we're tracking at this hour. Now, it's been almost 2 days and the threat in Kenya Westgate Mall is far from over. Heavy gunfire and explosions have been heard at the shopping center in Nairobi, where militants are believed to be holding a number of hostages. 68 people have been killed and more than 170 injured since the attack began on Saturday. Between 10 and 15 attackers who are thought to be militants from the Somali Al-Shabaab movement are still inside the Westgate shopping center.
A normal, peaceful Saturday for relaxing and shopping turned bloody by gunmen still holding an uncertain number hostage at the Westgate shopping mall in Nairobi. President Uhuru Kenyatta, himself bereaved of his nephew and his fiancée, killed in the shooting, puts up a bold face before a nation looking to him for hope in their time of distress.
Many of us have lost loved ones. Let us mourn them all as one nation and keep them always in remembrance and prayer. To those who have suffered physical and psychological wounds, I offer words of comfort and encouragement. Please know that my government and multitudes of well-wishers are united in one resolve to see you through this painful and confusing moment.
French, Chinese, Canadian citizens have been counted among the dead. Ghana announced its renowned poet and statesman Kofi Awuno, who was shopping with his son, was killed in the attack. President John Dramani Mahama said in a statement, "I'm shocked to hear the death of Professor Kofi Awuno in Nairobi Mall terrorist attack. Such a sad twist of fate." Awuno was most notable for his poetry inspired by the oral tradition of the Ewe people to which he belonged. Much of his best work was published in Ghana's immediate post-independence period, part of which he spent in exile outside the country after President Kwame Nkrumah, whom he was close to, was overthrown. British Prime Minister David Cameron condemned the shooting, but expressed support for the Kenyan government.
Is that these appalling terrorist attacks that take place, where the perpetrators claim they do it in the name of a religion. They don't. They do it in the name of terror, violence, extremism, and their warped view of the world. They don't represent Islam or Muslims in Britain or anywhere else in the world.
2 Indians have also been confirmed to have been killed in the shooting. UN Secretary General Mr. Ban Ki-moon condemned the attack carried out by militant group Al-Shabaab. He confirmed a former UN employee was also among the dead.
This premeditated act targeting defenseless civilians is totally reprehensible. The perpetrators must be brought to justice as soon as possible.
Earlier today, President Uhuru Kenyatta visited victims of the attack. Somali militant group Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the attack while still holding many hostages inside the mall. The group says the attack was launched because they opposed Kenya's participation in a peacekeeping mission in Somalia. The dead in Saturday's assault included children, and the wounded ranged in age from 2 to 78 years old. Many were at a cooking competition when assailants opened fire on them.
Now, we'll have more stories making rounds on the foreign scene for you in the course of this bulletin. Rivers State Governor Chibuike Amechi, who hosted the International Fashion Week in Port Harcourt, used his opening remarks to again lambast Commissioner of Police Mr. Joseph Mbu, saying he is mixing up with criminals in the state. He said that when he took over government in 2007, he successfully battled kidnappers and cultists, but at the moment,